I knew from the very beginning that this guru is something special.
Baba is a revolutionary par excellence. He brings change in every area of life.
Baba to me is the oneness of
He
everything.
was a very miraculous, a very powerful person.
He gives love so
Indira
much.
Gandhi got it in her head that Baba would be her downfall.
My guru is in jail because he opposes this whole system.
He propounded one theory known as PROUT, and that was the cause for persecution.
Baba did not come randomly to this planet. He came with a mission, and he came at a critical juncture in history.
You are not to engage your mind in any psychophysical or physical or any psychophysical or physical pabulum. Utilize that time, utilize each and every respiration of your existence in doing the Kiirtana of the Supreme. Now you may do Kirtan.
Kiirtana is something that Baba introduced in the year 1970 or 71, very close to the time, before the time when he went to jail. It was along with his 16 points when he was compiling the comprehensive spiritual discipline of his Ananda Marga, his spiritual path. And that was completed just before he went to jail so that we all knew what we had to do. And in that system, the last of the 16 points is CSDK. C meant conduct, rules, and detail. S, seminar. D, duty, the service project, your obligation to do some sort of social service. And the K was Kiirtana. We did not have that before. We simply did not have it before. And in those early days, there were even many people who said, "Oh, I don't want to dance like this, you know. I feel silly." We had a lot of intellectuals in Ananda Marga, and they felt a bit awkward. They saw this as something that maybe Hare Krishnas might do, but why should we do it? But it just took off. It became an amazing thing, and nowadays all around the world we can hear people who aren't initiated into Ananda Marga, who aren't members of Ananda Marga, singing and dancing Bhavanam Kevalam. It's a great and powerful mantra.
You know, Baba used to say that unless there is morality in life, there cannot be spirituality. So, he gave emphasis on morality very much. And he not only told them, but he checked them many times. And if somebody is violating moral codes, then he would charge them, he would chide them, he would sometimes punish them to some extent.
We let these people should persecute. You should follow your strict adherence of your code of discipline, meditation, fasting, conduct rules, yogasana, pranayam, all these things you will have to be strict. When people will know that what we are, they will understand later on.
He not only brought up the organization, but his family was also like that. That is the beauty of it. His father worked in the railway department as an accountant, and after his death, Baba also got the same post. But his father was also a very good homeopath, and he was so much charitable person that every evening after the office hour was over, he would sit in his dispensary and give medicine free of cost to all those who were needy persons. His character was also very of high dignity. Baba Masabat, she was also very noble lady, very noble, very much disciplined, And see, when Baba's father died in the year 1944, perhaps, if I'm correct, it was a very bad situation for the family economically. But his mother was keen that all his children should grow even without the father. And somehow she managed with very meager amount of fund that the father left. And by then, Anand Murtiji, our Baba, became high school. He passed his high school from Jamalpur school, and he wanted to join the job. But the mother said, no, you should go for higher study. So the mother insisted that he should go to Calcutta for higher studies. Baba had to yield because of the pressure of the mother. So he went to Calcutta and he studied the intermediate science from Calcutta. And after that, after 2 years, when he passed it, he came back to Jamalpur and he joined the same job which his father was doing in the railway department.
And when did Baba's mother pass away?
In 1976.
While Baba was in jail.
When Baba was in jail.
What about Baba's older sister? We're told that Baba had great respect for his sister.
His elder sister was 9 years older to him. And in childhood, she took care of him personally. And the beginning of his education, she has a very good help that she gave to him for his childhood education. And naturally, he was very much obedient to his elder sister and to his mother. So, whenever she would ask anything from him, he will certainly oblige.
And then his brothers were all younger to him.
All the brothers were younger to him.
What about them? What were they like?
They were also very nice in nature. But only he had 3 more brothers. And all they were very respectful to Baba because he was the eldest person. And they also grew in the atmosphere of his spirituality. Except one. He didn't join Anand Marg, but then he was ethical. He didn't join Anand. He didn't treat Baba as guru. But 2 of his brothers treated Baba both as elder brother and as a guru.
When he blessed me, he put his hand on my head. And I felt a lot of energy going into my Sahasrara. But the rest of the interview, he played games with me. And I was totally clashed. But even so, all the way home on the rickshaw, I still felt his hand on my head. And when I went to do meditation, because we had been trained to be very disciplined in Australia, when I went to do meditation, when we got back, I had a meditation like I had never had before. And I understood that today I have really seen God.
Well, when I was at school, I used to talk with my friend, how is it possible to change the world? There are so many problems. And at that time I felt it's important to change oneself. This is the most important thing. And that's what attracted me to the spiritual path. That I had to go within myself and make myself a better person and feel peace within before I can bring any, help others. Really.
So when you go inside, you should know this. By experience, by meditation, you will know it. Then you come to the Mahat, the principle, then you, I am being witnessed. I am being taken care of. So if you start friendship, thinking means talking to your doer-eye.
Actually, Anand Marg has 2 visions, 2 aspects of work. One is spiritual, Atma-mokshartham, and Jagat Hitaya cha. In Atma-mokshartham, we are teaching you lessons, how to concentrate your mind, how to develop your mind. Isn't so? and outside is our social service work.
হারিয়ে গেছি আজকে আমি, হারিয়ে গেছি আজকে আমি, তুমি পথ খুঁজে দাও, তুমি পথ খুঁজে দাও, আপন বাসা ভুলে গেছি, আপন বাসা ভুলে গেছি, ভালোবাসায় ভরে নাও, ভালোবাসায় ভরে নাও, তুমি পথ খুঁজে দাও, তুমি পথ খুঁজে দাও। ফুল ফুটেছে কুঞ্জ বনে, ফুল ফুটেছে কুঞ্জ বনে, কেন তাহার কি বা জানি, ফুল ফুটেছে কুঞ্জ বনে, কেন তাহার কি বা জানি, আমার মনে সঙ্গোপনে, আমার মনে সঙ্গোপনে, দীপক রাগে গান শোনাও, দীপক রাগে গান শোনাও, তুমি পথ খুঁজে দাও, তুমি পথ খুঁজে দাও, হারিয়ে গেছি আজকে আমি, তুমি পথ খুঁজে দাও, আপন বাসা ভুলে গেছি, আপন বাসা ভুলে গেছি, ভালোবাসায় ভরে নাও, তুমি পথ খুঁজে দাও, তুমি পথ খুঁজে দাও। এসেছিল পথের ভুলে, এসেছিল পথের ভুলে, ভালো লাগায় বনের ফুলে, এসেছিল পথের ভুলে, ভালো লাগায় বনের ফুলে, সঙ্গী বিহীন এই অকুলে, সঙ্গী বিহীন এই অকুলে, পথেরই নিশানা দেখাও, পথেরই নিশানা দেখাও, তুমি পথ খুঁজে দাও, তুমি পথ খুঁজে দাও, হারিয়ে গেছি আজকে আমি হারিয়ে গিয়েছি আজকে আমি তুমি পথ খুঁজে দাও তুমি পথ খুঁজে দাও আপন বাসা ভুলে গেছি আপন বাসা ভুলে গেছি ভালোবাসায় ভরে না ভালোবাসায় ভরে না তুমি পথ খুঁজে দাও তুমি পথ খুঁজে দাও হারিয়ে গেছি আজকে আমি হারিয়ে গেছি আজকে আমি তুমি পথ খুঁজে দাও তুমি পথ খুঁজে দাও তুমি পথ খুঁজে দাও